Hello and welcome to the Wiki event. My name is Adrian,
Hello, my name is Sami.
and today we are delighted to have with us CERES team. How are you, Marco?
Hi guys, it's my pleasure to be here. It's thanks for the call, and you're doing a great job, I have to say. So it's nice to see people like you, and let's say project like yours it is in crypto space. So let's start.
Thanks for that kind words, and yeah, we love to have CERES with us now. So yeah, as you said, let's start with the interview. The first question is a simple question: is could you describe CERES in only one sentence, in only one phrase?
I think that's impossible. All right, but okay, let's say like. CERES is a DeFi service for Dotsama parachains. All right.
Okay, that's great. So now you can explain CERES more in deeper and show us this amazing project.
All right. So basically, CERES as a token is a Zora native token. So we start to build obviously on a Zora network. Our products are liquidity locker, token locker, and very soon that's going to be launchpad as well. Now I'm talking about the platforms with utilities for the CERES token. Also, we have our own ecosystem. So every, let's say, few months, CERES holder is getting airdrops. We have 3 airdrops. That's Demeter, Hermes, and Apollo. We already delivered Demeter platform. That's the platform farming platform as a service with utility token, with reward token of Demeter. And also a few months ago, we launched the Arena with that's also extra utility for Demeter token. Month ago, we integrated the Arena on the Aster network. So I'm pretty sure that the Arena is the first cross-chain game in Dotsama ecosystem. So that's the, let's say, this short introduction about what we are doing. But yeah, let's say our main focus is DeFi service and the DeFi security.
Perfect. That's amazing. Thank you for your introduction to this CERES ecosystem. So now we are going to focus on that 3 divinities, Demeter, Hermes, and Apollo. You can describe us what function they carry on the CERES ecosystem, please?
All right, so I can say more details about Demeter because it's already live and exists, I think, like 4 months, even more. Yeah, like 7 months to be sure. So yeah, Demeter was airdrop. CERES holders on Zora network got that airdrop. That's the farming token. So all liquidity providers on Demeter platform can get the rewards, but also Demeter farming platform is a farming as a service. So Zora community is using our platform as well to reward liquidity providers for some pools. So on if you visit Demeter farming website, you're going to see that you can get DIA rewards, XST rewards, and XST USD rewards. At the moment, basically, with some of LPs, you can get 4 with same LP. You can get the 4 rewards. For example, if you're a liquidity provider for Zor DAI or Zor ETH, you can get DO, P-swap token, XST, and XST USD, which is quite cool and I think unique in the crypto space. yeah, so that's the small introduction about Demeter farming. Also, we launched 4 months ago the arena. So the arena is simple game. You need a Demeter token to buy a chip for each game, each match actually. Every season we are changing match price, extra rewards for the players. But very important thing is that players in the arena are actually burning Demeter tokens, which is quite helpful for all economic of Demeter token. Also, we are burning a pretty big amount with farming fees. We already burned around 300,000 tokens, which is like 3% of total supply, and let's say around 15% of the current supply, so which is quite good. About the Hermes, we are planning to give to our community more details about Hermes, hopefully this month. We are working on it, we are preparing it, so we'll see what community thinks about it, about Hermes, and how that project gonna look. Yeah, for this event, I can say I can give some hints that Hermes is going to have a pre-sale. Basically, no one except of CERES team members doesn't know that. But yeah, we're going to have a pre-sale for Hermes. For Apollo, we have some plans as well. But you know, in the crypto space, you have to see what actually our community and let's say crypto Zora community, Dotsama community needs actually, because it's, I think it's we don't like, you know, it's waste of time if you're building something which no one gonna use. So yeah, we are, you know, doing researches and looking around what to do, how to make crypto space better, how to make our ecosystem better, and etc. So yeah, I can't say many details at the moment, but yeah, we have ideas and plans. So you know, in a bear market, it's more heavier to launch some projects, some apps, but it's easier to build because devs and the whole team doesn't have that pressure with the timelines like in a bull market. In a bull market, everything is so fast. Everything has to be fast. Community is more active and they are doing a much bigger pressure on team. Now we can say that we really enjoy and we have the time enough to do our job, I think, much better and with the higher quality. We always we never been like, you know, this is our roadmap and we have to finish, you know, by the end of some plans. And we always calculated, I think, quite good if you're talking about the timelines. But, you know, now in a bear market, you know, no one doesn't care if you are late 1 month, few weeks, that's completely fine. So now it's, I think, easier for everyone.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for that explanation, Mark, about different ecosystem of CERES. We in CoinReference love this ecosystem. We are there all day supporting because, you know, you are building amazing dApps and amazing applications here in the bear market, as you said, as and in the condition that the market is right now, unfortunately. But yeah, that's really amazing for CERES and for all the ecosystem. And you know, in the Demeter farmings, we can see amazing or so interesting apps apparel for the users. But for sure, this is not any type of financial advice. On for sure, do your own research, and you will have all the links of CERES on the description. Now, Marco, we are going to jump in the next question. This is a question that I think that listeners might like. You have been talking about Shura. Why you have been chosen the Shura ecosystem, and what makes Shura unique for you to build?
Okay, good question. Yeah. So that's actually fault of our CIO, Philip, because he was very active in the Zora community like almost 2 years ago, I think. And me and Daniel, we really loved Dotsama ecosystem and technology, what they're doing and everything. And we decided to build our own project, but we couldn't decide what blockchain that's supposed to be. All right, Ethereum has so many projects, huge community, huge liquidity, the biggest in the crypto space. But we didn't want to make any deals with some venture capitals or influencers or something like that. We just wanted to have like pre-sale for our community, and that's it. Very simple, not any seed investors or something other, just basic, very simple pre-sale. We had our hard cap, low cap, that's it. And then Philip said like, look guys, I'm very active in their community. They're building nice things. I can see our future on that blockchain. What do you think about it? And me and Daniel, we did our own research about Zora, what guys are building on the Zora network, their plans, their vision, and we said, look, I think that could be the best option for us. After 2 years since that decision, and after 1 year since CERES token launch, I think that was, by the end of the story, good idea and good decision. So I hope in the future we're going to see many other projects on Zora, CERES team, and Zoramitsu preparing the dApps all the time for new users, for new projects. Our launchpad is going to be one of the apps who going to help the new projects for collect their funding. So yeah, Philip decided. Philip gave idea for Zora, and we are here. Let's say 1 year. Zora has a great community. That's the fact. If we are talking about now, we can talk a bit about pricing. I think current market cap of Zora is just $5 million, which is, I can't say in this interview probably rude words, but that's insane. Like PolkaSwap, their DEX is one incredible trading experience. I know we all of us has to bring more liquidity on the network. That's the fact. But if we are talking about the pure tech, how transactions are fast and user interface, that's a really, really great user experience. So yeah, I think in the future, current community members are going to be very, very happy with their investment, and because they realized on the time how Zora Network and PolkaSwap are good.
Okay, so thank you for that. I personally, in my opinion, I think that the decision to build in Shura is definitely the best. So, well, once we talked about that, let's move into the governance of CERES. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, CERES has also a governance platform. As you, if you ever visit our governance platform, there you see we had already a few topics. Last one was about, so CERES has a own treasury. And when we integrated the arena, we wanted to provide liquidity for DIO, but also we wanted to provide the liquidity for CERES on the Aster network. And when we are using CERES Treasury, or if we have some ideas or plans, big plans about the CERES, we like to hear what the CERES holders thinks about it. And that's the main reason why we built and launched CERES governance platform.
Thanks for that, Roberto. Yeah, the government is amazing. We have been seeing this with the Aster network implementation on the arena. That is the topic that we are going to talk now. You have been partnership. You have been making a partner with Aster network. Can you tell us about this partner?
Yeah, Aster network and the Zora network are both of them are in the Dotsama ecosystem. Both of them are networks, but they are working on different ways. I think both of them are doing a great job. So Aster, I can say, like, they already built on EVM on Solidity, okay, which is more user friendly for developers, and they had a quite bigger ecosystem. But on the other way, they are now starting to work on VASM on Ink, which is very similar as Substrate. That's the programming language on Zora. So I think in the future, they gonna have very similar things and Zora, but by my opinion, they're gonna need much more time than Zora, because Zora is building their dApps already like 2 years, and Aster started, I think, like a few months ago, maybe a year. But yeah, I think was quite a good decision to join to Aster, because they're not too big ecosystem. They're not like Ethereum, but I think they have a bright future in Dotsama ecosystem for sure. After first season of the arena, many players from Aster joined to the arena, which is quite nice to see that we are growing. Our game is growing. We have more players season by season. That are small steps, but in a bear market, when people were asking us like, why you are moving to Aster? No, we are not moving to Aster. We are just spreading a word about our ecosystem, about our products, and I think that's in a bear market quite good, because we always can sit and cry, all right, price is dumping, we are waiting for a new bull market, then we're going to start to do something again. But that isn't fair to us, and that isn't fair to our community. So don't look at price and just come on, hard work, make new ideas, make new plans, spread the word about yourself and your project, and by the end of the story, bull market going to come back, and you have to keep current community and make bigger community if it's possible during a bear market. So yeah, I think Aster was good plan. As I said, they're also working very good job. And for the arena, our plan is also to join Moonbeam as well, because the arena is simple game. I think it's very user friendly. So for new users, that could be the best way how introduce ourselves.
Okay, thank you for the explanation. That was really amazing. So talking about that, do you see possible, or we will see in the future, more partners, more collaborations with other projects like with Aster?
Absolutely. You're going to see many new collaborations. We already had interview like 2-3 weeks ago with one of the top 30 projects by market cap. So, that's a project with market cap of few $billion, quite big. They, they would like to hear what we are doing and, if we can collaborate in the future. So yeah, definitely you're going to see more collaborations. Also, as you can see, we are in contact with many small projects like we are. We are small projects. We are low cap. So yeah, we like to make friends and to collaborate with the people who respect their community, who are honest, who are transparent, and CERES team is always more than welcome to collaborate with anyone. Doesn't matter if it's another gaming project or if it's another DeFi service. Never mind. Let's build, let's work, let's be together to help each other. Like, Adrian knows that Nemanja from Deep Space, we as a project, we don't collaborate, but we're in a contact like weekly, what the story, how it's going, I don't know, any plans. I think that's good way to make your own project stronger, but to help each other.
Okay, so that's amazing. We have talked about what CERES is, the three divinities, the Stellar ecosystem, etc. So now let's jump into the game, the arena. Can you explain more about this game?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As I can see, you guys already tried the arena, and you're going very good. So yeah, the arena is one of the first play-to-earn games in that Dotsama ecosystem, but I'm quite sure that's the first cross-chain game in Dotsama. So game is very simple. Two players are playing against each other. You have to buy a gaming chip with your Demeter tokens, and when you're playing, you're actually burning part of those Demeter tokens. We organize free-to-play tournaments, which is at the moment live and going to expire for, let's say, 3 days. And also we have a season on the arena. So already 3 seasons are done, and next week we're going to start with the 4th season of the arena. So basically every season, first let's say 100 players are getting extra rewards in a Zora token as well. Also, when you're winning, you are getting Demeter tokens also. Now, while it's free to play, you don't need DIA tokens. You just have to connect your wallet with the arena.io website, and you can play for free. First 5 players are going to get some rewards in the DIA tokens, which is quite good because then those players can use DIA tokens or Demeter tokens for following season. Yeah, team is working on a game, let's say, all the time. Now, as I already mentioned, Aster community can play as well. So, for example, if you have a MetaMask or whatever on Aster network, and if Adrian want to be on a Zor network, you just have to connect your wallets on both chains, and you can play against each other live, even if you are on a Zor network and if you are on the Aster, which is quite cool. Hopefully, in the future, we're gonna integrate the arena on the other Dotsama parachains as well. And maybe in the future, we're going to have a parachain war between players from different parachains. Would be quite cool to see it. So that's it.
Oh, Marco, that sounds great and amazing. And yeah, we are testing this game since the beginning, since that's starting soon and coming soon, to right now that you have upgraded the game and make it is more funny, more beautiful, and it's super good to play the game right now. We have been doing some Spanish video about the game, and more coming for sure. And yeah, that's quite amazing. We love the game. Sometimes there are no required some super graphic 4K with burn your RTX graphic.
Yeah.
And simple games are more funny than that super graphic with a lot of graphic. So now, uh, talking about the arena, what you have decided to do this game, on blockchain. What does this benefits for the user? Because we have been doing this question to all the projects like this space or Arena Finance that was being with us in this 7, and now we are going to talk about with you about this topic. What these games on blockchain benefits the user.
So basically, first we decided to build the arena on the Zora network because that was, we want to work things which are interesting for us as a team, first of all. On Zora at that moment, and still, but hopefully in the future that going to be changed, was not any game. All right. So game is nice to know if you're bored, if you don't know what to do, if you like to play, of course, game is, let's say, the best thing what you can do. And then we decided to build some simple but interesting enough game for Zora community. Then we found people who has good knowledge to build that game, and after a few months our product is here. Benefit is, as I mentioned already, burning DIA tokens. So we as a team don't take any profit from that game. Basically, that's game is a great burning tool as well for Demeter token. So yeah, that's, I think, quite a good benefit. Also, it's quite easy to integrate the arena on other parachains. So our devs need some time, but not that much, which is quite important. And in the future, we can integrate some banners or use the Meter Arena as a marketing tool as well, because like we have every season we have over than 100 players. It's not that bad idea. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, amazing. Well, I think you have made it quite clear the reason for building this type of projects on the blockchain, and that is really benefits us all. So, talking about that, we have been able to see how they have already launched the Demeter farms. Can you tell us more about this farm and how that works?
Of course, yeah. So basically, first day we provided the liquidity for Demeter token from our own funds. That was, I think, starting liquidity was, let's say, $100,000. And we distributed tokens to CERES holders. After that, people started to farm with their LPs and stake their tokens like Demeter, CERES, XSD, USD. After a few months, Zora token, VAL, PSwap as well. Every few weeks we are adding more liquidity pools as well. And yeah, to be honest, we are surprised how Demeter farming is good and how many people are using Demeter farming, especially in this bear market. I would say that's the biggest success at the moment. So I am very proud with that product and the old CERES team, because basically each CERES team member gave some extra thing in that farming. If we are talking about tech, if we are talking about tokenomics, design, marketing, everything. So I think that's a quite good platform, and I'm pretty sure in the future gonna have many more users and many more projects gonna use that platform, because it's like very simple and very friendly for users and for other projects. Because basically, like if you're building your own project and if you want to reward your liquidity providers, liquidity is a very important thing. Of course, you don't have to spend the time of your devs to build their own platform. You can use our platform to reward your liquidity providers and keep focus on some another dApps or products for your project. So yeah, that's my opinion and story about Demeter.
Oh, that was amazing. For sure, that's that idea of you're a project and want to get that liquidity to get on your platform without any type of coding. That is my amazing in my opinion. And now we are going to imagine that I am a new user who does not understand much about blockchain world. For example, a friend of mine who wants to start in this world. What applications should they use, and what should they do to enter this amazing ecosystem?
Basically, the easiest way, you can join to our Telegram chat. Some of team members are live, let's say 24 hours per day. Also, we have a great community who is more than happy to help every new community member. So, join to CERES Telegram chat and ask whatever you want. Stupid question doesn't exist except of when airdrop. That's the only stupid question. So, yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, you will have for sure all the social media of CERES in the description of the video to enter the Telegram, their Twitter, and their website, Meta Farming, the arena, all the things that we have been seeing in this interview. So now we are going to focus on this new dApp that you are building right now. I think the Launchpad, this amazing tool that will give Shura Network new projects their launch their project. You can explain how this will work?
Yeah, sure. So CERES Launchpad, it's a very simple tool for investors and for projects who want to collect some funding on the Zora network. In Launchpad, going to be integrate token locker and liquidity locker. So basically, when you collect your funds, you have to provide some liquidity on the Zora and lock part of that liquidity for some minimum period, but has to be locked. So basically, they're going to protect investors of reg pool and going to bring extra utility on a Zora network. Also, it's a good way how to collect the funding, because on the same place, on one place, going to be investors and the projects. That's in the testnet at the moment, as you can see. Next week, probably going to be live, and we're going to call our community to test a few times to see if it's everything okay, if they have some suggestions or some idea, if something could be better or whatever. We want to prepare that for the new projects, and hopefully that's going to be one of the most popular dApps on Zora ecosystem in the future.
Okay, thank you. So now let's imagine that I am a user who I want to help the team, and I don't know, I want to report a bug or to send a suggestion. Can I help the team in this way? And if it's the case, how can I do it?
All right, very good question. To be honest, I wasn't expect that. Yeah, we have a collaboration. Give me a second. We have a collaboration with IMBUE, so I can send you a link later on. But yeah, if you see any bug or something, you can report that to them, and they are basically bridge between team and between users or people who found some bug, and you're gonna get reward for, let's say, your job and your favor. So yeah, I think that's quite a good thing, because you can do 100 audits, you can do 100 test sets, but always it's possible to find. Okay, it's not possible to find some big issue or big bug, but some small things. It's good to fix it, and it's good to reward someone who found that. So yeah, we are working with them. We are quite happy. Thanks God, we have not many cases and not many bugs. But if it's some small thing or whatever, why not to fix that and reward someone who discovered that problem.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for the answer. And
Welcome.
what would you say that is the main goal of the whole structure of this launchpad and CERES in general, and what do you highlight about all of that?
So we want to be a DeFi service, first of all. Let's say the most popular, the biggest, with the strongest and the biggest community in Dotsama ecosystem. But let's go step by step. We already launched Token Locker and Liquidity Locker, who are helping to investors and the projects. Now it's coming Launchpad. So it would be nice to see good, legit projects who are using our Launchpad. I hope all investors gonna earn something with those investments, and we're gonna make good and happy ecosystem. Of course, sometimes you're winning, sometimes you're losing. That's the real life. But we wouldn't like to be Launchpad who gonna have, like, I don't know, 10, 20 projects per week, and when like 70-80% of them doesn't exist after a few weeks, that's not the plan. We would like to see small quality projects with the small teams who want to get some funding for their products, and who gonna build their dApps the best as they know. CERES team always is here to help new developers, to give some advices, to check code or whatever. Yeah, I have to say that devs who are working on Zora are really amazing guys. We needed their help on the beginning, and they were here more than friendly. So yeah, I think if you're talking about a small project, Zora network is the best place.
Thanks for that, Marcus. So yeah, we are unfortunately arriving to the final of this interview. Thanks to the CERES team, and now you are free to say anything you want to conclude this interview.
Look, guys, I want to say good luck. Hopefully next year I'm gonna join again to this event. and I hope you're going to have many more events like this one. So yeah, you're doing a great job. I have to mention that you never ask any money from project for that interview, even not from us. In a crypto space, I think marketing is the biggest scam. But you and the guys like you showing the opposite side of the marketing, like, you just want to know more about the new projects introduced to your community, those projects, and I think your future is bright, and your success will be quite big in the future. So great job, guys, and thanks so much for your time.
Well, Marcos, thanks a lot for that works. That means a lot for us, and yeah, we love to make these events totally free and for every person in the world. And yeah, our listeners will have all these links on the description about CERES. Thanks, Marco, to be with us. It was a pleasure to have CERES with us, an amazing project that we love. And yeah, I think that for our listeners, see you in the next interview. And thank you, Marco, to be with us today.
Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Cheers.